Today I'm at Busill Jones Primary School and we've brought the Manchester Bee sculpture to the school. The Manchester Bee is made up of a large amount of seized weapons from the Manchester area. It's an anti-violence monument.
Really nice to see. It looks really realistic and you can see that it has a lot of effort put into it. It's made out of knives and guns. And then for the stinger, you can see that there's a tip of a knife sticking out.
It's designed to be a talking piece. It's designed for people to look at and to decide how they're going to have that conversation around guns, knives, and predominantly anti-violence.
It's important to us to do this because we believe that the younger that we manage to target our families and our children, then the greater the impact overall.
We are central to a number of gangs and our children are living with the experience of knife crime and violence, and we want to open that conversation early so that they aren't afraid to have those conversations when things are worrying them, and know that there is support out there for them. That a lot of the support that's in place at the moment is for secondary schools, and we feel that that's too late to start those conversations. It should be now.
Kids see a bee and they talk about the bee itself, and then they start talking about what it's made of, why it's here, why do we need the bee, what are we actually trying to achieve by talking about knives, guns, and hopefully it sort of persuades them that violence is not the answer. We need to start thinking of other ways of resolving any potential conflicts, and picking up a knife or picking up a weapon or even just hands and feet and fists, punches, etc. is not an acceptable way to resolve something.
We know that some communities might be afraid of drawing attention to issues like this, but this is happening everywhere. There isn't a community where this isn't affecting young people and families. So we feel that it's a really good way of starting that conversation. It's been really popular with our parents this morning. Lots of them on the gate this morning have asked to come in and have a look, and it sparked some really interesting conversations.
So if we can get that into young people at primary and secondary age, then hopefully as they grow up, they'll have that positive message at the back of their mind. And if they are ever in that situation, they can think, you know, actually I can do this in a different way.
It's good to see it at the school. It's a bad thing because it's taking people's lives. Because in Manchester it represents the violence.
Manchester's intolerance and violence, which is a bad thing. Be a nice symbol for them to represent the bee and to know that violence isn't good.